I'm a big believer that confidence needs evidence, meaning that to feel confident about something, you've got to have the evidence that it's worthwhile doing, pursuing, or the proof, or whatever it might be. So there's two ways in which I kind of vetted that out. I feel like I had a good advantage in the event space because ran many conferences in my day. But on top of that, I had to make sure there was a desire and need for it. So I went out and got the evidence from people. I was like, hey, I went out and talked to some friends. I think I'm going to put this event on. I remember I called up Tyler Calder. I was like, I'm going to do this event. I'm going to be looking for sponsors. And the first one was 50 people, like getting 50 people here. He's like, what are you going to be doing? I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to be doing some Montana shit. And he was like, that's exactly what I told him. He was like, I'm in. I'll even sponsor. I'm in.
How about that?
And so like I went to a few other people. I remember my buddy Charles had told me before, like, if you ever do anything in Bozeman, I'd be there. It's on my bucket list. So I called up him and I called up a few other people. I'm like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this event. I think Antonio Cardadad was one of them. I'm doing this event in Bozeman. What do you think about that? He's like, dude, yes, that is awesome. That is what we need. And I think what we began to see is that people need connection. People just want to be
Mhm.
connected. They don't want to be spoken. They want to be, spoken with during a session, which is what we do. And
Mm.
we began to suss it out with other people and hearing from them what they think about it, what they would be looking for in an event like this, and began to build it around like my thoughts as well as what other people are giving feedback on. And I think a lot of times we'll have these ideas and we'll launch something without making sure that is this exactly like what is needed. Like I think in the tech world we call that product market fit. So
Mm.
how do you find that for your event?
Should I take this market literally, or should I skate to where I think the puck's going experience wise and give them that what they don't even know that they want until they get there?
Yeah, I think you skate to where the puck is going. You get the feedback and advice and take it with a grain of salt, right? How do you take some ideas and principles and begin to build into what your vision is?